Here are 6 ways to improve your running, especially if you've started your running in the past few months because of everything going on, as a way to get out there and get fit, to feel better, to escape the craziness that is being at home, working from home, looking after the kids and everything else that these past few months, these interesting, challenging months have thrown at us. So here are 6 quick-fire ways to improve your running if you're one of these runners that has started in the last few months. The first one is look to invest in some kit, right? Some proper kit in terms of proper running kit, okay? You may be running in trainers that aren't necessarily doing the job properly. Make sure that you've got the right kit. At a bare minimum, make sure you have the right trainers, okay? Trainers are going to do you so much good, because the number of runners that I know out there who are running around in fashion trainers or a cheap pair that they've bought from just online that don't necessarily do the job, or they don't know whether they're actually doing the job. They just look good, or they've been made by a major brand of some sort, you know, your Nikes, your Adidas and whatever, but not necessarily right for their running style. And how do you find out whether they suit your running style or not? You get yourself down to a proper running shop. Like here in York, the only place you can go, the only place I would recommend going to is Up and Running down on Fossgate. But yeah, that's the first and probably the most essential piece of kit, I would say, is getting the right pair of trainers for you. Not necessarily the most expensive, but the right pair for your running style, because your feet are coming into contact with the ground and we want them to be fully supported with the right trainers. We don't want all of that force going through your joints in the wrong way if you've got the wrong pair of trainers. So that's number 1, kit. Number 2 is to stretch, okay? Think about stretching. So kind of subsections here. 1, don't bother stretching just before you start running, because you want to actually warm up properly. Warm up. Stretching only really works when your muscles and joints are nice and warm. So if you're going to do any kind of warm up, make sure that you're moving to warm up, and when you're stretching, think about doing the stretching afterwards when you are nice and warm, okay? So stretch, because it's going to do your muscles and joints a lot of good in terms of helping you to prepare for when you next go out running. The third one is to, I'm just looking at my notes here. The third one is to look at your food and the timing of it. Like, to improve your running, you have to have lots of energy in you. You have to feel energetic, i.e. you have to have your blood sugar level up. So start playing around with your food in terms of the timing of it, so that you can run better. You don't want to run on a full stomach. You don't want to run with anything creamy, spicy, new in your stomach. So you want it all to have digested before you run. So play around with the timing. Ideally have 2 hours before or after a meal for your running windows, okay? So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is mix up your training. If you want to improve your running, mix up your training. Don't just run at one pace. Run some slow, run some quicker. But the quicker stuff, make sure that you're warmed up before you attempt any quick stuff, and ultimately build up your running nice and gradually, nice and slowly, okay? Don't ramp it up too much, because your body won't like it. The fifth one is to do the stuff that no one sees, but is the important stuff, the strengthening. All of the stuff that, the core work, the planks, the lunges, the squats, the stuff that strengthens your legs and your whole body, so that you can go out there and run quicker, easier, and with less chance of injury, okay? It's the stuff that most runners neglect, but it's the stuff that I wish I had started doing sooner, because it does all of those things. It helped me and all of our clients to run quicker, easier, and with less chance of injury by doing all of the strength work, okay? If you Google strengthening exercises for runners, there are 1,000,001 of them out there. So just start doing a few of those, incorporating them into your weekly regime. And the final one is join a group. There are loads of different options out there, but join a group or at least buddy up with another person, and it's going to help you to stay on track, to keep your running going, to help you break through plateaus, help you meet other people, help you to enjoy it and not feel like you're alone as well. So they are your 6 ways that you can improve your running, especially if you've started running in these past few months and you now want to improve. You now want to upscale it or upgrade it, or you want to improve and get better and take the next step. Okay, so they are the 6 ways to improve your running. I hope they are of help. If you've liked this video and you're watching on YouTube, click the link to subscribe. If you're watching this anywhere else, then drop me a comment below to let me know that this was helpful to you. Take care.